If you're considering a Roth conversion, this mistake could cost you hundreds of thousands of dollars. Think a Roth conversion always saves taxes? Think again. One planning mistake quietly erased nearly $1 million in potential tax-free growth, and the couple involved did everything most advisors recommend. They saved consistently, maxed out retirement accounts, and tried to plan ahead for taxes. But a single decision created a costly ripple effect. The problem wasn't saving, the problem was timing. Many retirement savers eventually reached the same question. Should I convert part of my retirement savings to a Roth? The idea sounds simple. Pay taxes now, then enjoy tax-free income later in retirement. And sometimes that strategy works very well. But sometimes it creates the opposite outcome. Today, we're going to walk through the Hidden Roth Trap, why it happens, why responsible savers fall into it, and how it can quietly reduce long-term tax-free wealth. By the end of this video, you'll understand how to think about Roth conversions much more carefully. Before we continue, a quick note. This video is for educational purposes only. It is not financial advice. Now let's walk through a real-world style scenario. Imagine a couple living in Denver, Colorado. Both are 52 years old. Their household income is about $190,000 per year. They've been saving diligently for decades. Most of their retirement money sits inside a traditional IRA. The balance is about $720,000. Much of it came from old 401k rollovers. Recently, they began researching Roth conversions. They heard Roth accounts provide tax-free retirement withdrawals. That concept is accurate under current U.S. tax rules. Guidelines for Roth conversions are published by the Internal Revenue Service. So the couple decides to convert $120,000. Their logic seems perfectly reasonable. Pay taxes now, allow decades of tax-free compounding later. But something unexpected happens. The conversion counts as taxable income for that year. Suddenly, their taxable income jumps significantly. Part of that income now falls into a higher federal tax bracket. This dramatically increases the taxes they owe that year, and the tax bill must usually be paid with outside savings, because withdrawing from retirement accounts can trigger additional penalties. This is where the hidden Roth trap begins. Money used to pay those taxes stops compounding forever. That capital is no longer invested for retirement. Over the next 20 or 30 years, the lost compounding can become surprisingly large. Investment research from firms like Vanguard Group often highlights how powerful compounding can be. Even small changes early in the process grow dramatically over time. But here's the part many investors never hear about. And honestly, many advisors rarely emphasize it clearly. The success of a Roth conversion depends heavily on timing, not just the conversion itself. Conversions happening during peak earning years, taxes are often significantly higher. But many people experience lower income after retiring. That window before required distributions begin can create better opportunities. Required minimum distribution rules are also defined by the Internal Revenue Service. During those lower income years, partial Roth conversions can sometimes be taxed at lower rates. But if a large conversion happens during high-income years, the tax cost may erase much of the long-term benefit. That's exactly what happened in this scenario. Instead of spreading conversions over several years, they converted too much at once. The result was a large tax spike and less capital remaining to grow long-term. Over decades, that difference compounds significantly. In certain long-term projections, lost tax-free growth can approach hundreds of thousands of dollars. In extreme cases, it can approach $1 million depending on market returns. This does not mean Roth conversions are bad. In fact, they can be a powerful retirement planning tool, but only when used thoughtfully. Several common mistakes create the Roth trap. The first is converting too much in one year. Large conversions can trigger higher tax brackets unnecessarily. The second mistake is ignoring future income changes. Many retirees temporarily drop into lower tax brackets. That period may offer more efficient conversion opportunities. Another mistake involves ignoring retirement income sources, Social Security benefits, pensions, required withdrawals later in life. All influence future tax brackets. Inflation also plays a role in retirement planning. Higher prices often mean larger withdrawals over time. Sequence of return risk matters too. Market volatility early in retirement can affect long-term sustainability. All of these factors influence Roth conversion decisions. That's why thoughtful tax planning matters so much. Sometimes a gradual conversion strategy works better. Instead of converting everything immediately, partial conversions can spread tax impact across several years. This may help keep income within lower tax brackets. It also preserves more capital for long-term compounding. Many planners also recommend maintaining both Roth and traditional accounts. That combination can create tax flexibility later in retirement, and flexibility often leads to better long-term decisions. Again, this discussion is purely educational. Individual situations vary widely. Always consider consulting a qualified professional before making major financial decisions. Here's the key takeaway. A Roth conversion is not automatically a smart move. The real advantage depends on tax timing and income strategy. Without careful planning, a well-intentioned decision can quietly reduce long-term tax-free growth. That's the hidden Roth trap many investors discover too late. If you found this helpful, subscribe for more insights on retirement tax strategies, and share your thoughts below. Are you currently considering a Roth conversion for your retirement plan? Because the smartest retirement strategies are rarely about quick decisions. They're about understanding how small choices compound over time. See you in the next one.